Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine Bond and today is day 49 of 100 DVP, a project that I started because I was inspired by the 100 Day Project that was going on Instagram earlier this year. And my intentions for this project were to create videos that are enlightening, insightful, helpful, and hopefully encouraging for you as I work towards finding my voice. And today I would like to discuss with you the blessing of not always getting what you may want to get or what you may have prayed for. So there have been different times in my life where I wanted to have more money. I wanted to have a certain job. I wanted to get a certain grade in one of my classes, or I wanted someone to be my friend. I wanted a certain event, or I wanted a certain thing. And granted, sometimes things did happen, prayers were answered, gifts received, so on and so forth. And other times they weren't, or maybe I would have gotten it at a later time. But I would always get kind of these feelings of, I guess, entitlement later on, like, why didn't I get it? I really wanted that thing, or I really wanted to hang out with this person on this particular day, and the answer ended up being no. And so just over the years, as I've had time to actually go back and become more humble and think about situations, I ended up realizing the blessing that comes from things not always necessarily going your way. There have been different times, like when I was in middle school and I was bullied by a lot of people. I wanted to have a sharp tongue so that I could go out there and whatever the kids would say back to me, I could say something back to them that would hurt them as bad as they could hurt me. Never got that sharp tongue. Not back then, and still not today. There were times where I wanted to get a certain job that would have paid a lot more than what I was getting at the current job I was at. Didn't get the job. There have been other situations I wanted, like I mentioned, wanted to hang out with a certain friend. They ended up saying no because they were busy or whatever. Different things just ended up not working out. And a lot of times I just sit there and be like, why didn't it work out for me? Well, as I thought about it, I was like, well, maybe I didn't get the sharp tongue that hurt other people because I'm not the type of person who's supposed to hurt other people. We hurt other people, but maybe I didn't get that sharp tongue because I've fortunately, the lesson I'm supposed to get is learn not to become that person. Learn not to hurt other people with your words. Be a little bit more thoughtful about what you're saying when you talk to people. I thought about that. I thought about, well, maybe I didn't get that job was because it would have been more hours that I would have had to work that I wasn't accustomed to, or maybe it didn't give as many benefits as it claimed to give, or maybe I just wasn't best suited for it. It was a better opportunity for someone else. And then as for certain people, maybe we didn't hang out that day because something would have happened. Something maybe bad would have happened, or maybe it would have eventually set me down a path that would have messed me up in my life anyways. Whatever the reason why some things didn't work out the way that they worked out, I can see the blessedness in it now, that granted, me getting a certain thing or becoming a certain person or whatever, it would have taken me down a completely different path than I am now. But it's not for me to know what that path would have been like. So I don't necessarily have to sit here and wonder, would my life have been better? Maybe, but that's not for me to know. There could, things could have been better or they could have been worse. But, whether you see it or not, there's a blessing. There are blessings that come from you not always getting what you want. And sometimes you do get what you want. It's just later on, or you have to do a certain number of steps for you to get to it. And, sometimes the best thing is not always to be given something, to always have someone give it to you. Just, give you $1 million, or for you to just, be given some sort of inheritance of whatever that may be. Sometimes it's best for you to just work towards whatever it is that you want. And everything, you put it out there that this is what you want. The answer may be no, and then you may find another avenue of getting what it is that you want, and you become a different person in the process. You wouldn't have become that person if it was just given to you. So even in the things that whether you pray or not, the things that you want and you don't get, you pray for and you don't get, you ask for and you don't get, look for the hidden blessing that could be behind it. And once you find it, go on your way. So hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone if you feel like it'll help them. Also, leave comments below on maybe a situation that you've gone through where you wanted something and then you found out later that it was a blessing because you may not have gotten it. And also subscribe, because this is day 49. Plenty more videos to go, about halfway there, and I really appreciate you all support. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.